that I made, like I have angels. I really do believe that God gave me angels and I believe in them. I feel like God is here and I feel like you got your angels here, then you got your other religions here.
Let's talk about it. This is, I believe, a huge issue, not just because Cardi B is doing it, but there are so many people who believe they have a authentic, real relationship with God, with Jesus Christ, and yet their lives do not reflect that they know him at all. She's saying in this interview that she prays and that she has a good relationship with him and he knows her heart, even when she's cursing in prayer, when she's talking to him. I've said this before, it is extremely hard for people who are in the industry to really submit and surrender to Jesus Christ because of the principality that's over the music business. Also, because of the abundance of temptation that they deal with on a daily basis. So you really have to be surrendering and submitting yourself under the will of God daily when you are in that type of limelight. I'm so grieved because there are many people who believe they have a relationship with Jesus and they believe that their prayers are heard and they believe that God is nigh to them and they're nigh to God. And they are living lives full of sin. Titus 1:16 says they profess that they know God, but in their works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient to every great work. Reprobate, meaning they say that they love God with their mouths, but their works do the total opposite of what it means to love God. We are supposed to surrender our will and pick up God's. We are supposed to pick up our cross, following Jesus, implementing Jesus, walking like him on a day-to-day, not just when it's convenient, not when we feel like we need covering, not when we're in fear or we feel anxiety or any of those things. We're supposed to come to him on a daily, especially if we call ourselves Christians. 1 John 2:4-6 says, he that saith he knows the Lord but does not keep his commandments is a liar. And it's plain and simple, written clear as day in the Bible. If we say that we love God, if we say that we know God, if we pray to God, we have to do everything in our power to live like him, being filled with his spirit and by his spirit so he can lead us and guide us into all truth and understanding. Not saying that we know God and continuing to deny the spirit and the power that he has and living on and continuing on in our sin, continuing on making derogatory music that opposes everything that our Holy Father in heaven says, not continuing on marrying and having children out of wedlock